has the film program at LSU influenced you, or how has it been helpful to you in any way?
Do you think this program is helping you? Do you think this program is helping you?
I don't think you should.
Speaking of. Hello, my name is Simone Jackson.
Hi, my name's Ashley.
My name is Gianna Moore.
My name is Noah Williams.
Hi, I'm Matt Cormier.
My name is Michael Bird, and I am a senior, and I am majoring in tech design.
I'm a second-year film student.
I am a sophomore in the film and television program at LSU.
I'm a junior, and my major is film and television.
I'm a sophomore, and I'm in the BFA Film and Television.
I'm a third year and I'm a BFA film and television student.
Do you think this program is helping you?
Define hope. Yes and no. I feel like there's a lot I can take from the program, but it's definitely in its beginning stages, and I feel like that's where the downfall comes in. There is a lot that I don't know, and I don't know if I'll be able to learn from this program, but just because there isn't a lot here for what it is, I feel like I can take some of the things and get further down the line. That's all I'll say.
No. Like, I don't know how else to put that other than no. Like, I don't think I've learned anything that I didn't know from this program. Like, everything that I've gotten that's been beneficial from this program has been like the people and like the community and like that type of, you know, connections. But the actual program itself, no.
I think that this program has put me in the position to go and get other opportunities. I think that the location of LSU's film program is definitely useful. And again, I've been able to be in contact with people who have led me to different networks and things that I've been able to accomplish. So in that aspect, it has been helpful, but there's definitely things that could be improved with the program.
Most of my background has been in like tech design, but recently I've been kind of dabbling into film, and it's been giving me a lot of avenues to try something new that I'm not really used to and comfortable to, but also learn a lot. And it's easier to learn like some of the classes I've been able, with my theater background, it's kind of helped adapt from theater to film, and it's made this easier type of transition for me to learn more about the film industry and how similar but also how very different those two industries are.
So I specialize in set design. I've learned everything outside of class, which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. However, it does feel like I'm just doing everything on my own. I would like to have some help. And I know there's classes that pertain like towards the theater of set design, but that's not my specialty. I just wish that there'd be classes that just have an introduction of like set design and I don't have to do everything on my own.
I would say that I came here with no knowledge, and I have more knowledge than I did then, so yes.
What is your favorite memory thus far?
My favorite memory would have to be working on Prom,
Prom.
which was a student film.
Me and the art department basically made our own short little film called Prom.
We made like a little montage behind the scenes.
It was a parody of it. That was really fun because we just made the whole thing on set during the whole filming process.
It was fun being a part of something with people with very similar ideas and thought processes.
But I was really able to bond with people who were in the similar department with me and able to learn that I could do things outside of just what other people wanted to do. I could do something that I wanted to do and have fun with film. I think before it was just me trying to get a lot of work and build my resume, but at that point I was able to have fun with people that I loved and make fun things.
I don't know it was just really fun, and I'll always look back at the video, and I'll always appreciate it because our bond has gotten a lot tighter after that. And there are definitely there are people that I can definitely go to when I want someone on my crew or I want to work with someone. The art department is always someone like those are my people, and I stick by them.
Favorite memory? Damn, you gonna have to give me a minute.
That's
I'm
fine,
trying to
it's okay.
pinpoint one.
No, you're good.
My favorite memory is the filming of the first film I've ever worked on, and that was Shroomed.
Okay. As hellish as it was, Shroomed is an experience I hold near and dear to my heart.
It was my first feature film, that is, and it was an amazing experience. It was the drama, the story, all the characters we created. It was amazing. I was driven to make that as amazing as it could be.
That one's definitely one of the top sets we've done here.
Why do you want to create?
I want to create because I think I do have a unique way of looking at things. I feel like a lot of times when I talk or when I say certain things, it's not always clearly interpreted by other people. I do think that I think differently than a lot of people, and I think creating film or creating clothing or just different things in general, creating like an artwork or a piece like that can convey my message in a different way. And I think different mediums of showing what you need to say is a lot useful more than words. Because with film or with art, when you're painting or things like that, it's so many different things that come together to convey a message. And so I think just that layer of added interpretation is very important.
Why do I create? Is just to create a powerful story and to put myself and my identity out in those stories and out in my work, because that is a crucial part of who I am.
Art is constantly evolving, and that is due to the people that are producing art. So I feel as though like if I was to able to put my own personality into art culture, therefore I might be able to change someone's perspective.
To watch something that someone's created or to see something that someone thought of, it's like a different power, it's a different essence, and I really want to be able to create things and have people see through my eyes, because I feel like I think in the most bizarre ways. I have such bizarre thoughts. To create a world and to create people and show that to other people and have them just have a way to escape from what we already know, I feel like that's such a great skill to have.
I feel like it's like the way I make sense of the world and like how I feel about things. Like it's just kind of like the language I use to like really say how I feel about things or really put whatever's going on inside of me onto something so I could like it can reflect back to myself and like I can make sense of it. That's why I started and that's why I still do it.
What or who motivates you the most?
Myself. And anyone that's portraying in the art department. I love them to death so very much. They always motivate me to do better. And just the people like in this program that I have already met, they also motivate me. But I also motivate myself a whole lot. Especially again, from the first question, I do all my work outside of school, like outside of the classes that we have here. And just knowing that like a lot of people do, I guess, not have a higher standard, but they do expect a lot from me, which I put myself that too. But yeah.
I really wanted to say James Picard. I think Ashley motivates me. I think Gianna motivates me. Mac motivates me. Justin motivates me. Everyone I'm surrounded by motivates me to be the best Noah I can be.
When people say that, oh, well, you can't do this, or the world says like, oh, Black people's stories are not important, things like that, or just even seeing those type of negative stereotypes in the media of different things, that is what motivates me to create those stories, those real authentic stories, and kind of reclaim that story back and bring that story back to me as someone that is part of those groups.
Do you think you'll be successful?
I think so. I do think that my idea of success is always changing. Of course, there's like a broad definition of success in the film industry. Like you want to be the top production designer, top actor, get awards for different things like that. But I do think that as I get older, I do understand a more personal definition of success, and and something that looks a little bit more achievable for me, because you can win awards or you can be like the best production designer and whatever, but like, what does that mean to you?
For me, success is me being happy and content with what I'm doing, and also being able to help and inspire people along the way. So whether that is in theater, whether that's in film or fashion, or even if I have a salon downtown and I only get 5 customers a week, as long as I am able to do that job and be happy in that, and as well as inspire the people that I do interact with, that is something that is success to me. And as long as I'm content and happy in doing that and continuing to inspire people and help people be the best versions of themselves, that is success to me. So to me, no matter what it is, I'm going to be successful because of my definition of success.
I think I'll be successful in my own way, because I don't know if like my version of success, or like the success I want, is what people define as successful. You know, like I don't think I've made it if I made this big studio movie, or worked on a big studio movie, or worked on a multi-million-dollar whatever, or something that's gonna be distributed everywhere. Like my terms of success is if I made something that like I'm like, okay, I ate, you know, or like I worked on somebody's project and I'm like, they ate and I helped them eat, you know. So I just think doing that's more so what I would define as like success to me.
I can't say that I'll be successful, but I can say that I'll look out for myself to remain happy.
I hope I am, but I think in the end goal, I'm not looking for success. I hopefully in the future am just, no matter where I am, I just want to have fun at the end of the day. I'm not really doing this to be like famous or have like a spotlight on me. I'm already behind the scenes, behind the camera. That's where I want to be. And even if I'm working for a very small company or a very big one, it doesn't matter where I'm at. Just know that I will be happy.
Before I leave LSU, I want to make a body of work that is fun, that is creative in all the ways that I think creativity is, and with people who I care about from this program. I've made a lot of people, a lot of friends in the MDA, and I've met a lot of people who I love their work creatively, and I would love to collaborate with them. In the true definition of collaboration, just like everybody's ideas together in this one body of work, because regardless if it's like super high quality or if it's 360p, I think that it would just be really fun to have something to where I can look back and I can say, I see aspects of this person, or I see aspects of that person in there. I think that will hold so much more memories for me than like a picture or a moment will. And it'll be definitely inspiring, and also hopefully something I can use for my portfolio. But it is a big goal for me before I leave.
I can be someone that someone can rely on. Anyone can call me, I'll be there, I can do your work. As in a sense of like helping you create something as a set designer.
I feel like for me, I just want to do the best that I can and do the most that I can while I'm here. So I do want to write a lot more scripts. I want to think of as many ideas as I can to like, I just want to get on a road where I can start creating later on. Because I do feel like this is just a building block. That's what college is. And like I said before, the program is new and I feel like I'm new to this. So I really just want to learn and continue to grow, because there's a lot that I do need to learn. But I definitely want to learn, or I want to continue to create different worlds and different pieces of art that other people can look back on and be like, wow, this is like the beginning of who Gianna Monet Moore is.
It's never too late to try something new. Or even if you don't have a skill set that you're like, oh, I'm not as talented as an artist as this person, or I can't draw as much as this person, or I've never touched a camera, so how am I supposed to make it out there or make it that doesn't mean that you cannot improve and get to that level later. Like, it's always something I always say is like, what is time? Because sometimes all you have to do is sit down and try something new, and some people look at it, well, it's too late to do this, or I'm about to graduate, oh my gosh, like I have to do what I graduated to do. No, you don't. A lot of people, when they leave, they do something completely different, but they're still happy and content. And you doing something that you don't want to do, but because you're scared to try it because you feel like it's too late, you might be more stressed, or it might be more overwhelming than to set aside, put everything aside, and try things that actually make you feel fulfilled. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Being fulfilled, being happy and content with what you do, no matter what that success looks like or what that looks like to other people. As long as you're content with what you're doing and you feel great when you wake up, I feel like that's all that matters.